Alrighty, hello my friends. This is Partum Artifex. It's a horror game combined with a puzzle game, which is more puzzle heavy. It is $10 and it recently came out February, 26th or something like that? Of 2023. And I'm just on here on the options menu. There is like sudden flashes in the game, which you can turn off, and something called head bob power. I'm guessing there's head bob in the game. I'm turning that right down because I hate head bob. But let's go ahead and jump in and take a look at the game, shall we? And of course, as always, like, comment, and subscribe. It does help my channel get noticed by Big Daddy YouTube algorithm. And of course, I will try to timestamp the video the best I can, so if you just want to skip around, go ahead. And I might even try to edit this one if I take too long on a puzzle. We shall see. I usually don't edit my videos because it takes a lot of time. And I lack time. It looks gorgeous so far. Oh, I wonder if this is like a 3D environmental game or something else. Ah, so it's 3D based. Okay. Okay, so whoa, jeez. Okay, going to mouse and turning that down. Is there a setting for that? That is very rapid, my friend. Okay, we'll just use this setting on my mouse and we'll go for it. Left mouse button interact, okay. And left shift to run. I'm always glad I have preset mouse conditions so I can know what to expect. That looked like something was staring at me. Just the nerves getting to you know? What do we have here? So we have this house. And I believe the game is something about a murderer showing off something? Door's locked. Hopefully I didn't miss like a flashlight or something. There's even a barn out back here. You know, I have a shed that actually looks almost like that out on the parents' farm. Or I should say I have. It's they have. That's locked too. Wheelbarrow. That was quite a bit. My dad built a gazebo for my sister's wedding. You don't need to know that information, but there you go. Now you have it. Yeah, I like the red outline and stuff that glows and all that. We can toggle plain text if we want to. Excavation quote. After our examination of your dirt cellar, an excavation of the area would be a challenging job, but it would also be reflected in the pricing. Seeing as most of the area around your property is an old swamp area, the risk of water flooding during the work will require many pumps. Depending on when the work will be done during the year, we will have to make proper precautions regarding the humidity within the tunnels for our workers' safety. The estimated price for the work, $245, I'm guessing that's $1,000 to $300,000. A more exact number can be established when we meet in person to talk about more specific details of the project. Thanks for thinking about choosing Birch Excavations as a potential partner. Dear Birch Excavations, fuck you and your lie-filled quote for that kind of job. This land is mainly granite and various rocks. I've done some digging myself, and I sure as hell didn't see any water. I'm gonna kindly decline your shit offer and do this job myself for 1/10 of the price. I don't know what accent I'm going for there, but apparently the guy speaks like that. Okay. Need a tool to break down these planks. I added a note in my journal. Jay's journal. I need a crowbar. Okay. And we have an inventory system as well, no items, and we do have a little menu, resume inventory, journal, quit game, and quit the main menu. Okie dokie. Now, when I was in the sensitivity menu, or not sensitivity menu, in the settings menu, I didn't inherently notice a sensitivity slider for the mouse. That would be looking into something to add to the game, or maybe I just missed it. Hopefully, I just missed it. We can press left control to crouch. Man, that's a crouch. Our dude goes deep.
Welcome. I apologize so much for this inconvenient way of entering the house, but don't worry. It's all part of the evening's plans. It is basically to set the scene for what is to come. The display of the main art attraction is located in the sunroom, just to the left as you leave this room. We'll get started as you get there. Again, welcome. It is an honor to have you here. Please, enjoy your stay.
And the main character did not, in fact, enjoy his stay. Okay, we're going to take a look at everything. Now, he did say it was to our left, so I have a feeling we should go left. He lied to me. Game saved. Okay, so the game auto-saves. Good to know. The playroom. I'm sure it's, you know, for actual board games and not, you know, human dissection and all that stuff and other such spooky nonsense. This is the rule wall. Rule 1, don't go into the basement. Rule 2, have fun and draw. Rule 3, don't talk about your pet. Oh, Lord. Rule 4, no food in bed. Rule 5, wash your hands after using the bucket. Rule 6, no knocking. Rule 7, mom and dad are bad people. Rule 8, they hated you. I don't. Rule 9, don't use the phone again. Rule 10, be quiet, no screaming. Rule 11, art is the only way forward. Rule 12, we will teach the world together. Rule 13, the world is sick. You are sick. Rule 14, don't touch your clock. Rule 15, we are nothing but filth. Rule 16, speak only when asked. Dude sounds like an a-hole. You know, peace and love. Basement. Locked.
This is it. Well, it's not complete. And that is the main reason why I invited you here. I want you to complete it, finish it, together with me. I've waited so long for this to happen, and it's so close now. Oh, so very close. It's simple. 5 empty easels waiting to be used. I simply want you to find the right, astonishing, beautiful art pieces and put them back in the right order. The sad part is that you can't leave the property. I've got eyes and ears in the woods, so don't try anything cowardly such as running away from this creation, for it will be the end of you. I promise you this will be fun, so please, be part of the creation.
I gotta say, I really enjoy that voice. It's just on the edge of where a person's trying to hold themselves back, of like kind of a barely contained anger. Which kind of sounds like that to me, where each sentence is forcefully ushered out of the mouth. finally free, born in the desperation to escape the torture this man held me under for so many years. There was one chance to break out of the circle of pain. At night, my careful steps made me feel like I was flying towards the bedroom where the beast slept. Not a single sound could be heard as I plunged the knife into his throat, messy, unprofessional, and chaotic. But a first step, nonetheless. I was finally free from the agony. Screams to remember. The snow fell gently from the sky, slowly covering the ground in white. Out in the middle of nowhere, I had an errand to run. I was late. The delivery was my final chance to redeem myself from previous mistakes. The vehicle went around a corner, and my feelings went from stress to emptiness. As the car made two loud bumping noises, I realized it was already too late. Two people laid in front of me, screaming, crawling towards me with their legs broken. They were unlucky. All emotions were drained from my soul. It left an empty husk inside. I walked back to my car and ran them over again and again until no more crying could be heard. Only then did I feel something. He was the one. Deep breaths, slow breath, painful breath. The shakes are violent like tremors in an earthquake as they seize, our eyes meet. For the first time, I questioned my actions. He was the only one who understood me. The one person of this world who I could talk to without feeling like a monster. His body goes limp. My hands hurt from the firm grasp on his throat. The eyes, those once beautiful eyes, suddenly turned something grotesque. I saw my reflection in them, and an ugly grin stared back. A dance of agony. Screams, always with the screams. Why can't they face the fact it's about to end? The man is pleading for his life from his new metal home. Looking down on him, that feeling comes rushing again. I am in control. His screams become muffled as I slam the heavy metal hatch shut. True despair escapes his throat as darkness washes over him, but not for long. I turn the valve and flames rush in. A beautiful display of dance and song in the most gruesome form. Being reborn. The lake was more peaceful than I could ever imagine. Its beauty struck something inside me, the urge to capture this moment somehow. Those days past of pain and torture washed over me as I realized the best course of action: art. I would have to go back and see if I could manage to create again. I'd take a final look out into the lake to make sure that the bubbles had finally stopped. I was finally happy. Alright, our dude is messed up. Okay, so he needs the paintings put back in an order. It's a big art piece, a collection, the centerpiece of my creations, and the reason why people should care. Okay, so he wants us to put the collection and be aware of the red herring. Okay, so there's something that's wrong. Okay, we got a note. That always confuses me, like when the highlighted one is the opposite. Okay. There's no flashlight. Like, did I mess up and miss a flashlight somewhere? I would kill for a flashlight. I love flashlights. Flashlights are bae. Oh, we have a key. Back door key. Listen, you're allowed to leave the house. In fact, you're encouraged to. Be a good artist and explore this wonderful property. However, leaving the property will turn into your execution. And we don't want that. Okay, so we can go outside now. Wonderful. I really like the atmosphere this thing is setting up. This dude is chunked in the head. Is this the other games they make, perhaps? Poem of two armies. Two armies line up, ready to fire their arrows. One side painted their feathers in azurite, the others in blood. In honor, they took turns to fire at each other to show who had the best archers. As the fight went back and forwards, the sons fell first, the fathers thereafter, and the last one standing was the old king. A final goodbye he mumbled as his legs gave away, a chest filled with blood-covered arrows. I mean, if you had the better archers, you know. You have a dartboard. Don't know if this has any useful information on it, but we will pay attention to it. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 darts. Lock that away in the old brain cage. And we have a 4 dial here. And is it 3 of each kind on here? Yes, 3 of each kind. Okay, so we'll ignore that for now. But we'll lock it away. I will probably forget after I even mention the fact that I'll lock it away. It's too dark to continue. I need some sort of light. Okay, we're gonna get a flashlight. Thank goodness. Oh, what do we have here? A and D, rotate camera. Rotate piece. Oh. Interesting. Alright, kind of neat. There must be some sort of a situation that this is hinging on. And we even have a cleaver. Interesting. Okay, this is kind of cool. I don't know what we're supposed to do here yet, but we'll figure it out. The Carter family story, dolls of art. The Carter family was just like any other family. A loving mother, a supporting father, and a cheerful child. However, these are only the observations from those on the outside, looking at the facade of the crumbling house of a family. After the deed was done, the knife was dropped in front of the father's favorite reading spot. It rested on the floor, pointed towards the murderer as the child bled out on the floor. Okay. So we probably have some sort of thing here. I mean, I can't actually read the text behind this, so I don't know if I should, though. But the deed was done, the knife dropped in front of the floor on the father's favorite reading spot. So there might be something to erase the blood with. Yeah, we have a journal note. Okay, and it just adds that text to your thing. Materials used: dollhouse and furniture, electrical wires, LED lamps, and magnets. Oh, the father's favorite reading spot. Well, there's only one reading spot, and it was pointed towards the murderer. We can probably assume that it went something like that. And then we have to figure out what the father and the mother are, and then also where the child is as well, because the child could be over here. But we don't know this information, so we'll have to come back to it. Hello? Calvin's room. Sweet Calvin. Oh, we had some flourish on that. Calvin was a good kid. Great, even. The first time I saw those eyes, I noticed that he was meant to be something more. More than just a vessel for my message, but a prophet. A sapling ready to grow a new family tree, to spread its roots in this godforsaken world and rid us of all the unfairness the system has caused us. When I noticed my vision was but a mirage, all I could see was red. Feel red, smell red, create red. I made sure it was quick. He was awfully sticky afterwards. Uh-oh, spaghetti-o. I have to go grab a drink soon. Okay, so I have nothing to help me progress further in here. I'm assuming I have to go outside to perhaps the barn out there. Okay, this is one of the only places I haven't been to yet. We'll see if we can grab anything from here. And if not, I probably missed something that I just didn't notice. Uh-oh, Spaghetti-O. So I can't open the shed. Okay. Okay, what did I miss? Let's go take a look at that gazebo real quick. Anything in here that could be seen as used? Can I walk out there? I don't notice anything initially. And there's anything up here ahead? Let's go check it out. Now that's where I came from, right? No, I didn't come from that way. What's over here? Am I about to die? Because we're allowed to be over here, right? Yeah, we are. Okay, what's over here? Oh, I'll take a look around, brother. We can go in the dirt cellar. The game was saved. Okay, so we need some sort of battery that goes in here. That's not creepy at all. Yeah, you can step up small things like this. Alright, so we need some sort of battery to go in there. And I don't see anything we can grab initially. Hopefully I'm not missing anything as I walk around. And I'm glad I went out there. Oh, there's 3 stories to the house. I thought there was only 2. Okay, how do we get up to the 3rd story? And we didn't manage to get all the way around the other side as well. Okay, so we need like a crowbar, more information about the murder. What else? And we can crouch. Don't forget we can crouch, Geordie boy. Okay. Did I try this door? I think I did. Did try that door. Okay. There's nothing else in here, I don't think. Yeah, nothing else in here. I don't see. I have to sneeze, so I'm muting my microphone. I feel better. Oh, the playroom's open.
While photography isn't really an art form that I enjoy, there is still a fascinating area of photography history that I do give them credit for: post-mortem photography. The idea that you want to keep a memory of a loved one after its passing and make sure that the empty corpse looks as close to alive as possible is, quite frankly, compelling, to say the least.
All right, brother. Oh, it's got a 4 on the chest. This is a 6, a 3. Name of art, Hang the Dead. Materials used, strings, tape, old photos of the dead. Oh, and we can push stuff out of the way. Cool. 2. Wait, there's 2 2s. 2 2s. 2 2s. 7, 8, 2. 2. Why is there 2 2s? And 9. Multiple 4s, okay. We have a game of pool. More eyeballs on the floor. Be part of the vision. Because the Victorian-era cameras took so long to develop each photo, the actors of the frame would have to stay still for a long duration of time. Because of this, it was usually very easy to spot the deceased person in a family photo. It would have perfect sharpness while the rest would be slightly blurry. Stand still in the right spot and your focus will become clear. You might want to come back here a little bit later, see the right angle through another lens, shine some light on the problem at hand. Be part of the vision. And then those should give us the combination to this. Okay, so we need some sort of lens, like a camera maybe. Stand really still, and then some sort of flash to see it. Gotcha. And then I'm guessing for the angle of it, it might be a case where like you stand here and then something comes into focus and it's gonna have numbers on your screen. Yeah, okay, makes sense to me. So, okay, now we have this, but we still have no indication of how to do any of the other puzzles yet. And then hopefully I did not miss anything. Now that door was not open previously. So I wonder if we had to find keys on the table to open the other stuff and other such stuff. Yeah, I'm really good with words right now. This was the area we couldn't go because of darkness. What was this again? The two armies lined up. Does this have something to do with something then? Yeah, your guy has such a deep crouch. He must duck walk a lot. Yeah, I don't know if this has anything to do with anything. Maybe it's just here for decor. Yeah, there's 6 of them in there. And we have 4 numbers on that. 2, oh, hang on, 2, 1, 1. I was seeing if there was a way to like maybe, you know, 2, 2, 1, 1, maybe? Question mark? I'll try it. 2, 2, 1, 1. No. Yeah, I was thinking maybe it was, you know, 2 armies, 2 armies. One side painted their feathers. The sons fell first. The last one standing was the old king. A final goodbye as he mumbled his legs gave away. So that was my train of thought. Okay, so I need to figure out what to do. Well, I'm sad now. All right. Well, while I figure out what to do, I'll come back in a snap after I unpause. So, be back in a moment. Okie dokie. I am back. Although for you, that was merely a snap of a finger, and now you're in a new location. Well, I'm over here trying a few different things, and I do think we have enough information here to figure this out. As if we look at the poem of 2 armies, it says 2 armies lined up ready to fire their arrows. One side is azurite, which is a blue mineral, which I had to Google what azurite was. It's a blue mineral. I mean, it's got azure in it. I should have figured that one out, right? But I didn't know what azurite was. Anyways, the other is blood, which is red. So in honors, they took turns to fire arrows at each other. A chest filled with blood-covered arrows. Now, it makes me think red was the winner, so we should go try the red arrows on the dartboard. Now, the whole reason I thought that this was probably the answer to the puzzle, because I tried 2, 7, 8, 9 here, and if we go to the dartboard, the reason why I tried 2, 7, 8, 9 initially, because if we look at this head on, we have a blue dart on the 9, a blue dart on the 8, a red dart on the 2, and a red dart on the 7. So I thought that was going to be the answer. It wasn't. I did try every variation of 2789 as well. So like I tried all the possible combinations that had 2789 in it, and it did not work. But then I noticed something. We do have 3 red arrows that have whole numbers on it. 2, 7, and a 1 and an 8. Technically speaking, that's 4 numbers. We also have 9, 13, and 8. That's also 4 numbers. Now, the text said the chest was covered in blood-covered arrows, meaning the red arrows. So what we'll do first is we'll try the loser, the 9, 13, and 8, and then we'll try 18, 7, and 2. Well, another reason, it might also depend on order of the darts, because it specifically said the sons died first, then the forefathers, then the old king, which might indicate order. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I ran around for like 20 minutes trying to find a crowbar or a battery or something like that, and I'm like, okay, the only thing I have enough information on is this office door with these darts. But luckily you got to skip me running around. So we'll try 8, 9, 13 on the door here. Okay, so 8, 9, 13 was not it. So we'll try what I say the other one was, 2 something 18. 2, 7, 18. Just for curiosity's sake, let's reverse the order. 18, 7, 2. Because I wonder if the developer made it so you could like reverse it or not. Okay, so it probably is based on the order he said of the youngest first, then the older, then the oldest, which would be 2, 7, 18. Let's try that out. Oh, thank God. I was actually really worried there for a moment if that wasn't going to work, because I would have no idea what to do further than that. But yeah, so the puzzles in this game, based on what I see here and my 20 minutes wasted running around, it is very much observational based, similar to the glitch games I play. I really like those, and this is very similar to it. So we have to think a little bit outside the box in this one, because in this one we had 3 items that one that used a double number to get us the answer of this. And I was fairly confident that one of the ones that here, 2, 7, 18 or 8, 9, 13 was the answer. So I wanted to try it in reverse just to see. So it is order specific. We have a clock. Don't have to do the clock. Wait. We have a note with a clock on it. Hold up. Stop messing with the clock, he said. Oh no, we had something for the clock, didn't we? I swore we saw something with the word clock in it. Nah, we had something with a clock in it. I gotta go find it. Oh, we've got... Dude, that is nerve-wracking. The previous residence. Evicting the previous residents of this... Oh, he killed the people here. Was a tricky nut to crack. I had to make sure they were all passed in a beautiful way. After days of planning, I only had a vague plan on what I had to do. It was important to me that they would never leave the property. After all, it is theirs and they should be a part of it. The question is not or by what means, it's about where. Damn, okay. I did not know what key we picked up, but we'll figure that out when we come to it. I could have sworn we had a note about a clock, though. I gotta go find that note. There was something about a clock somewhere, I swear. Because he said something about stop touching the clock. I think it was downstairs. Maybe I'm getting too obsessed with that. I'm fairly certain. Oh, don't touch your clock. Never mind. It was just a note on the wall that says don't touch your clock. We do have a clock up there, though. So, something about time. We have a key. Let's go find out where this key works. And do we have a... Oh, we have front door key. Okay. Thank you, game, for helping me out and my own stupidity, because I don't pay attention when I pick stuff up. And we have the front door right over here. Front door. Hey.
The father of the house was undoubtedly the hardest and easiest target for me. Hardest because I didn't know how I would react, and easiest because of how I reacted. Seeing him sleeping on the bed took me back to my childhood, and one simple blow to his head was all I needed to leave him unconscious. He woke up, still in his bedroom, to the gracious touch of flames that burned beneath him. His beautiful screams were something I wish my own dad would have left me, but alas.
Okay, so this might have something to do with that thing upstairs. She has a plate in her back. They all have some sort of plate in their back, okay. Triangle plaque. Can I put the triangle plaque in anything? Basement key? Alright, dude, now we're cooking, my brother. Mother Charlotte. Calvin's mother Charlotte fought more than any of my victims ever did. She got some really good hits on me, and while I regretted a while that I didn't render her unconscious prior, I got the sweet screams I craved so badly at times. This time, however, they were muffled as I forced her head down into the bathtub. I promised her that I would take care of Calvin. I kept that promise for as long as I could. Damn, brother, this guy's scary. Okay. Okay, do I have everything? Yeah, I think I might. Are we missing a hand, perhaps? I'm gonna click this around just in case. Okay, so we're missing a hand. Okay, so here we need a hand for a clock. Let's have a line in this painting for whatever reason. Don't know if that's important, but we'll lock it away in the old brain cage. We have the basement key, so let's go to the basement, shall we? That's not the basement, this is the basement. And I picked up a plate. Alright. Black light instructions. This is an astonishing piece of invention. Using this light, you'll be able to see what our weak human eyes can't otherwise see. You need this in order to follow my trail. Just don't absolutely forget about it. Or just don't forget about it. It will absolutely be needed later on. Also, because of how old it is, it overheats quickly, so just give it a quick break every now and then and it'll be fine. I had to collect so much more blood than I originally planned in order to get this to work. I also think I got carried away. How long can we keep it on is the question. This says 4. Two. Ah. Okay. So the last number is 2, I think. And then we have 4. I need to go find out what the other numbers were. Follow me, the eyes will help you see, blah blah blah. Nine. Nine. Is that the first number? 9. Nine, 4. Two. And I don't know what number would be. Oh. Well, okay. Ah, 7. I started putting the 9 on the left. I'm like, well, the first number we saw was a 9, then a 4, then a 2, so I have to move these over. And then I was flipping the other one back down to around to a 1. Just because I wanted it to be on a 1, and we accidentally brute forced it. Oops. I mean, planned. Yeah, planned. Yep. Totally 100% intentional. Hey, luck is also skill. The mannequins are trying to tell me something. Some things are better off being hidden away. With someone crazy like you, I agree. They are... Their noses keep me up at... Noises keep me up at night. I'm like, why would their noses keep you up at night? Are they sniffling? I hate that. What do they want from me? Stop following me. This is the bathroom where he drowned the mother. I almost missed this. Kitchen key. Okay, let's go. Wow, what a time for our light to run out. Hey, that's real creepy. I like it. Hey, that's the mother that's Shrine, isn't it? Okay, so we have the mother. Cool, cool, cool. We have another plate in here. Oh, we have a picture. Picked up the eye painting. Okay. We're cooking with gas now, baby. First floor, Calvin. Office. Question mark, question mark. TikTok. Okay, so you rotate your mouse left to right to switch that kind of stuff. Kind of like that. Okay. Art display, TikTok, clock. Another plate. Don't know what it's for. After my treatments, I make sure they all have a sweet tooth for cyanide. I mean, shit, I guess you can have cyanide. They were just unlucky. I mean, hell yeah, they're unlucky. They were you. You were just unlucky. I mean, isn't cyanide in apples, like, in a very, very small amount? Oh. Brother, you nailed this creepy atmosphere wonderfully. I hate you. Okay, we just have easy access to this room now. Dope. I still don't know what to do for... Oh, I just want people to understand. Well, I don't want to understand you. You're freaking weird. You better hurry. Ah, okay. Alright. I make sure every stroke matters. Importance. Beginning and an end, just like the work as a whole. I want to see if there's anything else in these walls. This game's cool. Alright. So we gotta be a speed runner. I don't know, I have 2 minutes to midnight in my head. Go. Just need an audience. You and me both. Huh? What just happened? How is this shoved out of the way? Oh! Cool, cool, cool.
I remember being a child and having my own little hideaway in our crawl space. Anything to get away from him. His fat, disgusting body was too much for him to bother chasing me in there. It didn't matter that I went without food for a few days. Anything was better than the constant beating and forced work on various art projects. Nothing could ever be good enough.
I and K. Gonna write that down. I and K. Okay. C5, B7, and H1. I don't know where we have a chessboard. You don't have to turn it off yourself. You just let it burn out. Hello? 3 HE. Okay, so we have 1K 3 HE. That's what it must mean. Then he struggled with the mind. His proud heart he left behind. Confirm this game developer is a serial killer. We have a 4. Now his war on God begins. A stroke of midnight. TikTok. God shall win. TikTok. So midnight is done. So midnight and N. We have KNHE, which does not spell anything as far as I'm aware. But there's something else we're missing. Because we have, where's 2? Never mind. When he ITC. When he struggled with the heart, innocent and peace depart. So we have KITC and whoops, HEN. Kitchen. Midnight in kitchen. But we can't do the midnight in kitchen because we don't have a second hand. So how do we get a second hand? Just like the various instruments in an orchestra, the brush is one of many elements that create a beautiful melody. I don't know why Mother was crying. I took care of our problems. That's unnerving. Mother did not understand, so I took care of her as well. So he killed his mother's too. Another painting. Wow, okay. You okay, buddy? Just gonna well, we're just gonna come over here and well, I guess we could check his corpse. You have anything for us, bud? Nope, nothing new. Alright, so we're just gonna quietly leave you be. I dumped her filthy corpse in the tunnels. Hey, you shouldn't be making no noise in there. You're dead. Rude people. Dying and still making noise. It was not fair to me or my mother. Well, you were also not fair to your mother. You killed her, dude. I am one of the 7 seals. Come and see. Oh, we can touch this clock, too. Okay, we're missing a hand on this clock as well. Alright, we'll come back to it. I gotta say, this UV light, favorite thing. All the death and murder, not my favorite thing. Be quiet, no screaming. Touch Calvin's clock. 10 and 15 are circled. Okay, I'm gonna write that down. 10 and 15 are circled. Oh, Calvin's clock. Okay, Calvin's clock is 10:15. I don't know which one's Calvin's clock is, but yes. The scum like me are the true monsters of this world. Agreed. Wow. Sneaky. Oh Lord, we have so much stuff. Okay, well hopefully I didn't miss none of it. This game's got some depth to it. My sins would lead me to an eternity in the frozen lake. He just compared himself to Satan himself, because I think in Catholicism or Christianity or whatever it is, isn't Satan in a frozen lake? And so remember correctly, we need a lens still. Well, we do have 5907 in frame right now if we're standing right here. Yeah, 5907, so is that the thing? Let's try it out. Yeah, that was not it. We have 705, and then I don't see anything else. It does say to stand this way, though. I'm not quite sure about this one. I think we have the answer in us. But we'll have to come back probably and take a gander at it later. I do think we have the answer, though. Probably. We have like a lot of numbers on screen right here, you know what I mean? So we'll come back. It says we need a lens or something. We have the light, but not the lens, you know what I mean? We'll come back. What was I doing next? Oh yeah, clock. Wait, how do we use the clock hand? Hello? How do we use it? An hour hand for an older clock. Oh, it's the hour hand we have. Hold up. We have an hour hand, which goes to Calvin's room, I'm pretty sure. But where do we get the minute hand then for that clock? Oh, okay. What do we have then? Inside the bathroom, next to the bedroom, there are notes of alchemy all over the floor. Alchemy note. Okay. Uh-oh, Spaghetti-O. What do I do now? Oh, we can use items. This hand doesn't go to this clock, I don't think, but I'll try it on it, whatever. Yeah, I think it goes to the clock upstairs. Maybe. Let's go try it out. I think it matches this clock. Can we... Okay. Is this midnight? No, this can't be midnight, right? Is this the 10:15 one? No. Oh, so what is this one then? The one downstairs is the midnight one, but we don't know what this one is, do we? Hmm. Okay, what notes do we have? Journal. Oh, we could put the things in their backs. I don't know which one's going which, though. We have the notes. Day, night, wax. Fire, earth, sulfur. The mother was buried in earth, so she would get the triangle, perhaps. Okay, we can pick it back up if we're wrong. I don't even know what other symbols I have. Regular triangle. That's downwards facing, and then regular triangle that's upwards facing. Okay. Tab is this inventory, by the way. Okay. Fire is upward. The dad died in a fire, I believe. So he's the upward triangle, which would leave the sun as the downward triangle, which is the only thing. Or is this the sun this one, because he died like covered in blood? I don't see another triangle. Oh, water. Oh, the mother was drowned. She gets the water one. Okay, and the child was the blood one. Okay, I have this wrong. Okay, so mother gets this one. Child gets this one. Father gets this one. Oh, and we get the fuse. Damn, bro. Huh? My guy's losing his mind. And then we go out here because I explored earlier. And now I know how to use items at least, because I didn't know about that. I kind of just fumbled around and found that and was like, wait, I can use this? It would be nice if it did put it in here automatically, like if I click G or something. Heck yeah, I like this game, brother. Is that like a creature moving over there? What the heck, brother? Do I have anything that opens that? I do not. Thank goodness. You stay locked in there, creeper. Well, I guess that could be someone who's a victim, but they've been severely deranged all this time, and I do not want to release them.
Welcome to my little getaway. Why don't you have a seat and play a game of chess with me? Did you know that chess is a phenomenal way of telling stories? A niche, yet intriguing form of art. Well, it doesn't really work like normal chess. In fact, all you need to do is place the pieces in the right spots. The queen, the mother of all the lands. The king, the disgusting and pathetic ruler. The pawn, the innocent child of the people. Tell 3 separate and beautiful stories with the characters.
That was on the wall. I remember exactly where it is. Chess symbols, thank you. King c5, queen b7, pawn h1, c5, b7, h1. I already forgot. c5, b7, h1, c5, b7, h1, c5, b7. Oh, we need more. Okay. I need more. We have a minute hand, which goes to the clock downstairs. So now we can do midnight. A3 F8 G1. A3 F8 G1. I heard a door. That door opened. Okay, so we need the last one. I don't think we can access it from here. Yeah, I'm fairly positive we can't access it from here. And then we need the other thing. Okay, so what we have is minute hand now. Ah, he's gone, dude. I'm gonna get the crap jump scared at me, ain't I? Get my hand off my keyboard to wipe it off. Hopefully I didn't miss anything in here. I gotta say, aside from that first puzzle, which I just wasn't clued in on right away, and it took me a while to figure out, it's been going pretty steadily paced so far. Shouldn't that have been midnight? It said kitchen midnight, right? Yeah, kitchen midnight. Um, Can't grab these anymore. I am a bit confused. I have it at midnight. Did I miss something? This wouldn't be the 10:15 one. I'm gonna try it, but I don't think it's the 10:15 one. Yeah, it's not the 10:15 one. That's upstairs. So what am I missing then? Okay, so what do we have? It said kitchen midnight. Was I just not speaking about being like it's going really snappy, and then I just come across this and my brain's like, screw you. Chessboard. Crawl space poems. We don't really need these anymore, the alchemy notes. I wish I could get rid of them. Mother note. Okay, so because of Victorian, very easy to spot the deceased person, be perfect sharpness while the rest will be blurry. Stand in the right spot and your focus will become clear. See the angle through another lens. Shine some light. Okay, so do we have everything we need for it? It does say see the right angle through another lens, though. I don't think we have like a lens or anything. Okay, what else do we got? No, I wrote down midnight. Then we had 1 was a K, 2 was ITC, 3 HE, 4 N was kitchen. And it had midnight circled. I'm gonna leave it on midnight. I'm gonna leave it on midnight. I don't know if it's changed anything, but I am a bit confused because I thought that was the answer. So up we go. That doesn't help me at all. We still haven't figured this out. Well, I mean, the dad burned to death. There's no bathtub in here, though. Okay. What are you missing, Georgie boy? Yeah, we just have that. Then we have the ITC. And then we had, yeah, the HE. And then the last one was in here. Yeah, it goes tick tock, midnight. At stroke of midnight, God shall win. And then we don't know anything about this clock either. Does this also have to be midnight? No. Alright, George, what are you missing? What do we have in our inventory? We have pictures, a blueprint. We have the art display, tick-tock. Why does it say tick-tock on it? We have one in Calvin's room, another clock in the office. So I'm guessing all 3 of those clocks have to be aligned before they do something. So is the last thing we're searching for right now a chess thing? Okay, if that's the case, we need to look around for something chess. Okay. Where have I not looked? The camera. I believe I've searched all over with the camera. We'll go down to the basement real quick. Take a quick look down here, see if I missed anything. Very quick look at everything. Just kind of quickly glancing all over the place. Nope. Mannequins are trying to tell me something. Perhaps something with the mannequins. Okay. So what would the mannequins possibly suggest? Mannequins are trying to tell. Maybe I'm missing something with that. Not quite sure. And then we have this room, but it says a lens. I'm not sure if we have all the correct information to solve this puzzle just yet. I don't think we have enough information to solve this one. Maybe we do, though. Maybe we do. Let's go take a look at the chess puzzle again. Or, actually, let's go over this way again. I don't know if I went back into this house with the UV light or not. I don't think I've looked at this house with UV, so we'll go take a look at it. And if I still can't figure out what to do, I will pause and rack my brain and come up with something. Yeah, because there's nothing in here. Okay. Okay, what do we have? What do we have? And we don't know what the last chessboard signifies yet. Okay, maybe we do have enough information. Let's take a look. It says the right angle. Well, the feet here don't even make sense. So that can't be the right angle. Feet there don't make sense. The only feet that make sense are the ones right here. Well, I don't know what the numbers are. We have 7. Would it be this one, this one, this one, this one? So 0, something 5. 0, 1, 5, 2? No. It's not 0, 1, 5, 2. Is there anything else? I thought maybe if I stared at this photo long enough, it would do something. Hold up, hold the phone. Do these photos do something else when I like look at them? I just don't think I have enough information for this one. As it mentions something about a lens. All I have is a UV light, which is 1/2 of the equation. Not quite understanding. Alright, I think I will put in a little pause here and then try to figure something out. And if I find something, I will pop right back in. Alright, pop it back in. Now, I haven't figured out what to do next yet, but I had the pictures in my inventory, and I'm like, you know what? I might as well put one of these down. And this one was like the one where the grin was in his eye, and it's this one. So I decided to put that up. And we'll see if we have any others real quick. Dance of Agony. I don't think I have anything here. Yeah, and I don't think we have anything else for it. This one doesn't make sense to put it up there, and then this one doesn't make sense to put on any of these. Then we all have this as floor plan right here. So pop back in just to let you know I'm doing that here, and I'm disappearing again for a second to figure out what to do next, because I have no idea. Alright, I'm actually back. I'm proud to say that I've only been wandering around for like 7 minutes, and I think I finally understand the hints provided to me, and I feel stupid. So, this signifies the number 3, this signifies the number 1, this signifies the number 4, and this signifies the number 2. So, my previous line of thinking, I think, was wrong. I still haven't figured out the puzzle, mind you, but we'll get to that when we get there. Because my original train of thought was, oh, you had to stand on the feet that were correct, and then the puzzle would be all the people who were dead in your line of sight, right? But no, I think what it intends you to do is stand in this spot, look around you to determine which character is dead in their photo, because as it said, they're very sharp in their death, and then you'll figure it out. So if we come over here to 1 and we stand on it, we have to find out which one of these photos ahead of us is the dead person. So most likely this one's probably number 4. And then if we go to number 2, which is this one, it's probably just this number 5 right here, honestly. Because it's, you know, the one ahead of us. So let's just do that, number 5. And then number 4, which is right here, because I'm standing right next to it, is probably 7. Although that's kind of fuzzy, and the guy's standing up. So I don't know if this would be number 7 or number 3 over there. But we'll do 7. Oh, and I had the 3rd one correct. Well, for posterity's sake, number 3 was 5. Okay, so we just had on the right number because we tried that one before. And we got the shed key, which goes out there. So I feel silly. I misinterpreted the feet on the floor here. Because I was sitting here going like through my journal, like, man, I don't really have anything here. Or my inventory, I should say. And I'm going through the journal and like, what are we missing? So I'm kind of just walking around the room, and I decided I'm going to come in here and just see if I can bang this out. So I stood there staring at it for a while, going from the foot patterns on the ground, thinking, God, why is there 1, 2, 3, and then it kind of hit me at that point. I'm like, oh my God, it's 1 through 4. But hey, at least, you know, technically speaking, cut it out, which I did not editing the video, but I'm just pausing when I'm stuck, which is probably a bit more watchable, question mark. Many hours were spent here making new friends. My biggest pain is being alone, so ooh, Cobra. Gimme. My best work yet is in the attic. Oh, hell no. First floor, we have the thingamadoodles on it, which we already figured out. And then power them up. I've already done that. We'll take it with us. Too bad they can't speak. They probably have great thoughts to spare. But we got crowbar. Okay, so we have 2 areas which the crowbar unlocks for us now, I think. One is this mini house over here. I don't know what this place is because I didn't read the plaque on the front. Well, this is one of them here. I still don't know what the clock on midnight is. We're at the... It's just another house. All right, we're at something. I am the result of a problem. I don't have the solution, but I might point someone in the right direction. Yeah, it's called Some People Just Shouldn't Have Kids.
The art of sculpturing. This was absolutely the hardest kind of art form to get right. I tried various materials, marble, cloth, concrete, but nothing really fit what I was going for. Then it dawned on me. The purest form, the human body. This took a bit of time to get right. Countless of kind, unwilling donators had to be used before I got the formula down. Rigor mortis sure was a tricky nut to crack, sometimes literally. But after dozens of hours reading into biology and chemistry, here we are. And it is almost perfect. Please, just finish it for me.
He wants me to what? What was that? Face the truth. Disgusted at what had happened to their friend, they all turned away to not witness the horrendous scene. But as time went by, they all knew they had to face the truth. Without using any words, they could still tell us where and when. Help them get out of their ignorant thinking and force them to face their fears that lie in front of them. Alright. So we're pointing at stuff here. This guy is pointing at 1 and 4. I'm gonna write that down. He's pointing at 1 and 4. So possibly like 120. No, this is the shorthand. This is the longhand. He's it's 405. What's this note say? Name of art, frozen in fear, facing the truth. Materials used, 4 corpses, 1 mannequin, 4 candles, 4 older candlesticks. We just... Oh, hold up. This one moves this one. This one moves this one, and I'm guessing this one moves this one. No, this one moves this one. Wait, hold up, what? Wait, this one moves these two? I'm terrible at these. Okay. This one moves this one. This one moves this one. This one moves 3. Nothing moves this one except this one. This one moves this one, and this one moves that one. And he moves him. Does anything move him besides this one? And then, so you move you, you move you, you move these, and then you move you. Okay. Okay. I can do this without writing it down. Surely I can do this without writing it. Yeah, I can do this without writing it down. I can do it. Okay. So if this one moves him, he needs to be facing away from it initially. Because I want to move this one. And then you, I have to move 3 spaces. And then you, I have to move. So you're going to move around. You're going to face this way. You have 2 moves to get back to the center. 2 moves to get back to the center will push you facing this way, to that way. And then you, if I move him one more time, it should push him. No, I forgot. I had to move him last. This one I think has to get moved last. So I think we move him like this. Then okay, those 2 at least are in the correct position. And the only thing I farked up was that one on the corner. I'm gonna be struggling here for a while because I am really bad at these kind of puzzles. Okay, so you only affect you. You move all 3. I need to put this one and this one in positions where... Excellent. Okay, and then we had this clock over here, which gave us 4:05. Now, why do we have 4:05? I don't know yet, but we shall see. So the only clocks we haven't done anything with are the one in the office. We have the kitchen is midnight already. We still have Calvin's room, which unfortunately I don't know what to do with. We still have the other room near the chessboard that has the planks on it as well. I'm gonna go to the office right now and put 4:05 in there, and we shall see what come of it. I am completely backwards right now. Where am I? Upstairs. Okay, this one's probably... Okay, this one's probably correct. The only one we have left is Calvin's Clock, which I think we might get after chess puzzle. But how do I get the chess puzzle? Because chess puzzle, we still don't know the last chess bit for it, and there's way too many locations on the board to guess it. Because there is what, 64 possible combinations for each piece. Each piece has its own independent location, which will get you 63 times 64 times 62, which is what, 3600 times 60. Now what's 18 times 3? And then double that. It's a big number. In other words, there's a lot of freaking combinations. Let's go in here first. Never mind.
Ta-da! Aren't they beautiful? The whole Carter family is here. The drunkard mom, the vengeful father, and the ill-fated son.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. I think we have all the answers now. So the father was by the fire. The mother has her hands clasped next to the bed. The child is dead in front of the window. And we know the cleaver is in front of the chair. I think we have the answer. The father was a very charismatic man who wasn't ready for a long-term relationship. When the child was born, he had to give up his dreams in order to support his family. He decided that if he couldn't fulfill his dreams, neither would his wife. Wow. He became abusive, and dealing physical harm was the only way for him to temporarily release his pain. Bruises covered the child's body. After all, it was the kid's fault that he couldn't reach his dreams. Okay, so he is in front of the fire, I believe. The mother, once loving her husband, lost everything in the marriage as the father isolated her from the rest of the world. Drinking was her only escape, and it would usually end with the child taking the hits. While not causing physical harm, the child's mental scarring would be the end of him. After all, it was the kid's fault. She lost everything. I mean, it's not the kid's fault at all. You were the guys that decided to, you know, bump uglies. One cold winter night, the father had a realization. If only the child was not around anymore, he and his wife could go back to how it used to be, a life filled with dreams. Alright, so mother bed, father fire, I guess, and child dead on floor. And I think the father was the murderer. Okay, so we have enough information to go solve that puzzle, I believe. Or at least get close. What? What? Why was there music all of a sudden? Nah. That's from downstairs. Anyway. Okay, so father, oops, in front of fire, which was facing this way, I think. Mother weeping by bed. I don't remember order or how she was facing the bed. Kid dead in front of window. Then I don't want to go all the way back there, brother. Oops. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, so the father had the fire. The kid was dead near the window. I think I have the correct facing on him. And the mother was facing the bed. And mother was facing the bed. The kid is dead in front of the window. And the father is something with the fire, I believe. Okay, I just had to face him towards the fire. And that opens Calvin's room. His eyes reminded me of myself, so I made it quick and painless. Yeah.
Disappointment. Calvin was a great kid. I almost gave up on my vision and my creations when I first saw his reaction to his world falling apart. I could see myself in his eyes. That same fear. But alas, it didn't take long for me to realize that he didn't have it. He was broken, but not broken enough. There was something missing. Was it hatred? Whatever it was, he didn't have it. I had to continue my work. Rest in peace now, child. Your mother is with you.
Damn, okay. The Carter family story. Okay, this is just the full thing of it. This is where we go 10:15.
Delivery in the main hall.
I think we got that puzzle because we have the or down here or up here. This office one corrected was 405. The screwdriver. What do we use a screwdriver for? I have absolutely no idea where to use a screwdriver. Yeah, me too, Description. I wonder where I need to use it. Me too, brother. Where the heck do I use this? Huh. Oh, where do we use this? We have a screwdriver. Where do we use the screwdriver? So the puzzles we don't have done yet is the chess puzzle. But what else? I have no idea where we use the screwdriver. Have we seen anything get screwed? I mean, you know what I mean. I don't think it's in the shed. Nothing in the basement, right? Yeah, we got the planks. We did this one. Did the fuse. We got the kitchen mannequins done. We did the crawl space poems. We did the alchemy notes for the characters. The chessboard's what we need to do next, but I don't have what I need to do next off of it. We did the corpse statues. We did the clocks. We did Calvin's room. Maybe there's something missing in Calvin's room. We'll take a look. Nothing, I don't think, in here. Yeah. Okay, I don't notice anything over here. Where do we use the screwdriver? I don't recall anything being in here that we could use the screwdriver on. I have to sneeze again. Man, I don't know why I'm sneezing so much today. Good lord. Okay, we're back in here. There was a guy burning in here last time, but he's no longer here. Which is, I guess, good news. Okay, I don't see anything that would be useful in here for it. And we already grabbed this. Okay, so there's nothing in here I can use it on. So this is done, I think, entirely. I think we're done with this floor, like, period. I think we're good. Yeah, I want to say we're done with this floor. Are we done in the basement? I think we're done in the basement, right? Let's take a double look in the basement. But we should be completely done down here. Whoa, what the... Brother, no! Well, that was new, so maybe we're in the right direction. Oh man, I got goosebumps all over. Oh. Man, I have goosebumps everywhere now. Okay. I don't think it's down here. Don't see. I mean, I'll try to use the tree on this door screw. Why not? No. So what do we use the screwdriver on? They are right. I use a screwdriver on you? Nope. Use it on you. Nope. Okay. Alright, not sure. Where else do we have to look to use a screwdriver? Don't want to pause just yet, because we're still going through, we're still talking, you know? Still thinking. Brain juice ain't stopped, that scared me. We'll take another quick look at the shed over here. I think we have everything in the shed though. And then we'll take another look at the house to our right. And then we'll go back to the mine. And if I still can't figure anything out after that, I'll pause and run around like a chicken with no head. Hey, was this like even here last time? Just not noticed this. Well, it's a good thing there's nothing here because I didn't notice this. Okay, so I think we're done with the shed maybe. Okay, so the last thing, we have two places left to check. In here and back at the shed. Maybe we use the screwdriver on the door. That wouldn't make much sense though, now would it? So nothing in here to use the screwdriver on, I don't think. Yeah, because I don't see anything with screws. And there's nothing up here. Okay, so this was a pointless journey. Alright. So the only place I have left to check that would make any sense to me is the mine. Or not the mine, but the outside place. Canal, or whatever it is. And then after that, I have no idea. Is there like another place I missed I can go to? Okay. Is there anything in here I could use a screwdriver on? Not up here to be. Alright. Let's see if we can go use that door with the screwdriver. No. Okay, do we have anything we can use a screwdriver on? I remember the path down here. There was nothing in there we could use it on. I'm fairly certain. I don't know, can we use it on you? Nope. Okay, I'm lost. Screwdriver that's got no tip on it. Huh. Alright. Well, I'm gonna pause here and run around and try to figure out what I missed. And I'll see you guys back in the snap of a finger. Good luck, me. Now we're back for just a brief moment. Still haven't figured out what to do with the puzzle, but I came back to this room because I think I know which painting goes here. I want to say it's the fire painting because this is the easel that said something about a guy being burned alive. So I'm gonna put that up there. And then I still don't think I have this. Yeah, this is about somebody being ran over, and then this one is a knife into his throat. Yeah, which I don't think I have any of those paintings. All right, well, I'll be back again in a moment after I figure out what to do with that screwdriver. I've ran all over a few different times. I still haven't figured anything out. I mean, I've only spent like 5 minutes running around. So I don't need all over, but I've gone to a few different locations and I still don't know what I'm doing with that screwdriver. I did notice though, when I go over it, the use option disappears. So I'm guessing it's something I can click on and not something I have to like go into my inventory and use it on. So I have to find something that has like obvious screws on it. I'll let you know if I find something with obvious screws on it. Or something that has like an indent I could shove it in. Alrighty, we're actually back outside Calvin's room right now, and I found where to use that screwdriver. I just looked over it completely. So I was going over like everything with a fine-tooth comb. I'm like, okay, what am I missing? This took about 8 minutes for me to find because I was just combing this house thoroughly, starting with the basement. Hey, right there, brother. I did not even notice these. when I came up here. Because, like, when I came in here and I'm looking around, I took a left turn, I think, earlier, and did this. And then I looked over here, and then looked this way. I think that's what I did earlier, so I completely missed looking at these. Oh, shit. Oh, okay. Thank goodness. Man, I didn't notice these over here either. Ah. We found our way forward, brother. I can't go into the menu and turn this down, so I apologize. Huh. I have a mouth and I can't scream. Materials used: mechanical pump, plastic tubing, wood table, old carpet, blood thinners, cooking pot. Calvin. No, Calvin. Oh, shit. What are we doing here? We have to grab his bone. Oh, this is terrible, dude. High five? We do anything in here? Am I missing something? Okay, I came up here and then there's just nothing up here? What? There's something in that drawer I missed? Still have the screwdriver, but... What do I do? Yeah, I can't click on anything, so do I just go back downstairs and get jump scared? No. God bless, there's a door here. What did it say about the journal? Attic paintings. Up in the attic, I noticed 3 paintings of a queen, a king, and a prince. They stood out a bit. I wonder if they... Oh, okay. I wasn't done looking at the room, but this is the rest of the chess puzzle. We have Queen Helena 2, H2, Queen to H2, King to G7, and Pawn to E1. Oh, those are the bloody tire tracks he was talking about earlier, where he ran back and forth over them. I think this guy needs a healthy dose of 357. A very healthy dose. I think this is definitely one of those cases where Vine says the question and the answer is yes. Are we just like a detective coming out here and finding this stuff out? Or are we just like some unlucky dude? What was it? Queen to H2, king to G7, and pawn to E1, I think. Alrighty. That does not look like a mannequin. That's because they are not mannequins. Tunnel gate key. Oh my god, brother. Is he a mannequin? Hold up. Man alive. Get me out of here, brother. The last time we saw a dude behind this over here.
Find my body. I was just I don't want to be part of it. He's not wrong. Tell my story.
That's the mother he drowned in the tub. Ah, here must be the painting for the bubbles in the lake painting. Yep. Tell my story. Holy heckaroni. Where am I? Oh, I know where I am. Still can't go in that door. Why is this door shut? Oh, is this where the hands were supposed to trigger on me? And I just triggered it early because I'm blind as heck and couldn't see. Okay, we're at the lakes. Okay, screams to remember. Snow fell down gently from the sky. 2 loud bumps. Oh, was I supposed to grab that painting from that room? Hold up, I think I forgot to grab that painting. Yoink. Okay, we might have all the paintings now, because I don't think there's any other puzzles left, so I think we just have all the paintings. And the guy said there was a red herring painting too, so one of my paintings might be wrong. Okay, so finally free. Born in desperation to escape my torture, the man held me under for so many years. No choice but to break out of the circle of pain. At night, my careful steps made me feel like I was flying towards the bedroom where the beast slept. Not a sound could be heard as I plunged the knife into his throat. Messy, unprofessional, chaotic, it was but a first step. I was free from the agony. Okay, do I have a picture that signifies that? We have... I didn't want to do that. Is this where he's finally freed because he flew to him and stabbed him and that's what this is?
It is done. Look at it. It is beautiful. And all thanks to you. Now we can finalize the work, as there's just one thing left to do. Please, come see me in my little office downstairs. As thanks for all of your hard work, I want you to be the one that signs the work. Don't be shy. Embrace this. You've earned it.
I'm about to die.
Wasting my time.
They're pointing at something. Can't walk over this or just die. Can't walk over it. Where do I go?
I still wake up at night screaming for what I've done. All the faces will haunt me forever. I have to do it, don't I? If not me, then who? I don't want others to experience the pain I went through. That's right. It has to be me. I have to make sure it won't happen to anyone else. We need to help each other. Nobody has to go through the pain I went through. Of course, this is what needs to happen. They all need to know. Right. I will record a proper message later. This is just a temporary recording until after I've tested everything out myself. So, yes. Hello, me. Remember to record a new ending before the unlucky one arrives tomorrow. Oh, and don't forget the cameras. This movie will be the greatest art piece there ever was. I'm so excited.
Oh.
The abusive relationships need to stop. People need to know when to speak up. This is why I'm doing this. Everything I do, every piece of art, is to spread the word. Let's teach the world, and let us make sure they pay the price for letting me slip through the system.
Oh, we're the killer. Maybe. So were we just like doing a trial run for the person that was supposed to be coming tomorrow? Make sure all our traps and stuff work and are doable? I'm actually just gonna let the credits roll here. The thank you message can now be found in the main menu, they say. I mean, okay.
Is the microphone on? Okay, yeah, it seems to be working. Hello,
Jesus.
and thank you so much for playing Partum Artifex. It means so much to me that there's actually somebody out there that is able to experience what I've created. It's something very special. So I just want to thank you, and if there's any viewers watching, like on YouTube, someone's streams or whatever it is, I just want to say I hope that the experience has been it's been a positive one, because I just need to try and like reach out to as many people as possible. That if you really like what you saw, it would mean the world to me if you could support me and my work by just simply buying one of the copies of Partum Artifex, or give it to a friend if you already own a copy. Because Fredrik, could you play some sad music over this?
Gotcha, Chief.
Okay, thanks. As a newborn at the age of 27, I was always alone with plenty of friends around me. I was almost never sick, and I was disgustingly healthy. So please, okay, you know what, Fred, you can cut it there, all right? Okay, thanks. So yeah, thank you all so much for playing the game. If you hear this, it means that you've actually played through it. If you didn't like it, I'm sorry. I'm just sorry. I hope that you can forgive me and have a lovely day to you, the player, or potential viewers out there. Love you. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Oh, geez. Hi. What do I even say? I mean, you must be real tired of my voice at this point. But yeah, hello. Thank you so much for playing Partum Artifex. I really hope that you enjoyed the sounds and the music and my voice acting. It's not often that you get put in charge of all three of those in a game, but it's very fun when it happens. Well, I guess this is when I'm supposed to be all emotional, isn't it? Joachim, do you want to play some piano for me?
I guess so. I'll do my best.
Okay, cool. So, yes, when it comes to telling a story with music and sounds, it's all, it's, I, hey, you can stop that now if you want. You don't have to continue.
Well, I can't play a damn piano.
Sorry? Okay, yeah, anyway. I want to thank you for playing the game. I hope you've enjoyed it. So the way to support me directly would be to purchase my music off of my Bandcamp, frederickhathen.bandcamp.com, because buying it there supports me directly in a way that streaming the music doesn't. So if you really like the music, then I would really appreciate it if you could go and purchase the soundtrack. And apart from that, I just want to thank you so much for playing. I hope you had a good time, and I wish you a fantastic rest of your day.
Okie dokie. Okay, so yeah, the ending of that game makes a lot more sense for start the creative process and give up as an artist. I think you're playing as a killer. And you're setting up your little art decor so someone can come by and take a look at it. Cool. I honestly really enjoyed the game. The atmosphere was perfect for what they were going for. 1 second. Yeah, atmosphere is perfect for what they were going for, and the puzzles were pretty darn good. I missed some things that were kind of obvious here, like where to use the screwdriver, for example. I just the angles at which I looked at stuff, I must have missed it. Now, I think the very first time I went in the room, I might have seen the screws on that dresser, but the second time I went in, I think I was at just the right angle that I didn't see it. So that one's on me. The very first puzzle I got stuck on, the one with the dartboard, I had to look up what azurite was. I had no idea what azurite was. So I just Googled on my phone, what's azurite? And I'm like, oh, it's blue. I'm like, oh, okay, blue and red, that makes sense. And then I figured the dartboard on the wall. So that one made me feel kind of dumb, but in a good way, like, yeah, I should have seen that one coming. And then I was a bit confused at the clock on the wall, like not working. Like, I have it at midnight. Why is it not working? Well, we pushed past after I figured out, oh, we need like multiple clocks, and that's why on the blueprint it said 3 clocks. So we figured that part out as well. All in all, I think I only spent like maybe a total between 20 and 30 minutes of just kind of wandering around trying to figure out what to do while my head processed it in the background. Kind of like the same thing while you're talking on the phone, right? You're just walking around while you process thoughts. But yeah. So generally speaking, if this is your first time playing the game, it should probably take you around, hopefully the same amount of time as it took me, around 2 hours or so, or 2.5, or however long I've been playing for. There wasn't any puzzles in the game I thought were like too vague or anything like that. It just took me a little bit of looking around for some of them to be like, all right, what am I missing? And then once it hits you, you get that realization of it was right next to me the whole time. Well, yeah. Now, I wish it did tell you at the start of the game, like, to use the items from your inventory, because I quite frankly stumbled upon that by accident. Like, let's say you were picking those plates up, right? And then you didn't know you were supposed to use them from your inventory. You might get stuck for a little longer than expected. So it'd be nice if there was something in there to be like, hey, you can use items from your inventory or something like that. Or maybe that was explained and I just didn't notice. That happens sometimes. But no, I thought the puzzles were great. I thought the atmosphere was fantastic. Because it really set home that creepy, weird, like serial killer vibe of somebody being really proud and hateful of what they do, and they want to show it off to the world. As he's got all these little ways to show you his death and everything, and the way you go through the game and you're basically setting stuff up, makes the ending make a lot more sense as well. Like it's just very, very well crafted. I don't think I have anything really bad to say about the game at all. Um, maybe give a slight hint for the screwdriver part, because I completely whiffed on that. I whiffed on that one hard. And then yeah, but for the most part, pretty much every puzzle you came across was kind of in the neighborhood of where you had to solve it. Like the very first one, for example, that dartboard one was right next to the thing, and if you just look at it for more than 2 seconds, you'd be like, "Oh, okay." Oh, the other one I got stuck on, of course, was the photograph one, because in my head it just didn't count out 1, 2, 3, 4 for the feet. I was thinking like it meant angle, as in like which of these feet are positioned correctly for you with 2 feet. And then after I finagled with it a little bit, I'm like, hey, wait a minute. Maybe these correspond with the numbers on the lock. And then you just have that old face smack where you're like, God bless it. Why didn't I try that sooner? But that's a good feeling, I think, is like when something hits you and you're like, dang, that was kind of obvious. Because I don't think the game had any puzzles where it was like, why is this the solution? I'm angry that this is the solution. Because I played a few games where you have a puzzle, you end up solving it, you're like, why is that the solution? And you're angry at it. So this game had none of that, so I'm very happy to see that. And I'm also happy to say I managed to solve a puzzle game in under 3 hours for once. Yay! At least I think. Let me hit Shift Tab here and find out. Nope, I am pretty much at 3 hours. Dang it, 195 minutes. I'm slightly past 3 hours. I'm sad now. Okay, so never mind. I took 45 minutes of randomly wandering around. Whoops. Oh well, I enjoyed it at least, because you got to look around the good scenery and everything. Like everything looked amazing in the game. And the sound design was really good too. Trying to think there's anything really negative about the game, and nothing immediately comes to mind. I'm very happy they had the head bob here, because I hate head bob in video games. Like I don't know why games try to simulate head bob. Like head bob is terrible. Like just never have a head bob on. It makes the player nauseous. They also have color blindness mode, and they also have sudden flashes being turned off as well. So they have some very, very nice settings over here for like quality and stuff like that. And if you're wondering why I'm playing at 60 frames, it's because I record in 60. And same thing with VSync, it helps it stay at 60 as well. They don't have my screen resolution though, which is I have 2K usually, and this is full screen, so I don't know why my screen resolution is not available. But hey, I'm not gonna worry about that too much, because nothing looked like fuzzy or anything. But that is my 2 cents about all this. So tell me, what did you guys think about the game if you made it this far into my thought process? Did you like what you saw? And then what do you think about the messages from the author? Now, if you get to this timestamp and you didn't see these, they're right before my thoughts here, so you can go check that out if you want to. I didn't really timestamp anything in this game other than like the intro, the start of the game, and then my thought section. So just kind of skip around if you want to look at stuff, because in this type of game where it's set in a contained environment, it's really hard to timestamp things. So I usually just give up trying to timestamp on stuff like that, where it's like, I don't know where to give a timestamp because I have like 2 different things going on at once, and good luck. So, anyways, Let me know. Did you guys like what you saw? Do you like it when I do these puzzle games like this and, you know, have my thought process as I narrate my actions of what I'm doing? I kind of, like, I enjoy doing that sort of thing for these videos where I narrate my actions and my thought process out fully when I'm trying to solve puzzles and stuff like that. Also, it just helps me think when I talk out loud as well. So I'm usually talking to myself anyway. But yeah. And of course, as always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It does help my channel get noticed by YouTube. And I hope to one day get a little bigger so I can monetize and afford more video games that are around this cost. Because I believe this one's $10. And I would like to buy bigger puzzle games as well that are like 10, 15, 20 range. But I just ain't got the cash for that. Hopefully someday I can monetize and be able to bring a lot more quality games like this one to people. Like, this is a phenomenal game. All right. I'll see you guys whenever I post next. Peace.